How's it going, people? Let's talk wrestling. WWE Night of Champions. Got a lot to talk about. Storylines progress, and the main event. We'll get to that. So anyway, first match you had Seth Rollins defeating AJ Styles to win the first WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I mean, you had AJ Styles and Seth Rollins in this match. You know this was a work rate match. A couple of good things in here. Seth Rollins stumping AJ Styles' hand. There was a point in the match where AJ Styles couldn't lift himself up or whatever, and Seth just went for it. I don't know if that was on purpose or whatever, but instead of going for like the usual stuff, he stumped his hand and the match kept going. You got a point in the match where Seth got on the top rope and hit a reverse superplex, and you also had AJ Styles for the whole entire match working over Seth's knee. He put him in the calf crusher numerous times, but in the end, Seth hits the stump, and you have a new World Heavyweight Champion. Then next you had Trish Stratus defeating Becky Lynch. This match was just kind of sloppy. Yeah, I would say skip this one. It just seems like either Trish is just slowing down, or these two just don't have chemistry like that. Match ends with Becky hitting the manhandle slam. Trish putting her foot on the rope, rolling out. Becky falling her out, putting Trish back in, and out underneath the ring, out comes the debuting Zoe Stark. Zoe hits the Z360, throws Becky back in the ring, scratch fashion, 1, 2, 3, and Trish is on this whole thing of the thank you Trish. Is it going to be like a all-female Jericho Appreciation Society type of thing, or is this like another one of those women mentorship things? Or I don't know where it's going, but it's nice to see Zoe Starks on the roster. I think she's going to be a good asset to the whole thing. But moving on past that, you had Mustafa Ali versus Gunther. Let's talk about the greatness of Gunther. Yeah, he's a big guy. Yeah, he's bulldozing through people, but he can make people who really don't have any chance make it look like they have a sliver. It's like make it look like they have a hope. And especially with Ali being in Saudi Arabia and the crowd was firmly behind him, the spots that Ali did have, he made the most of them. Throughout the match, Gunther was just chopping the hell out of the man, beating him up. Gunther went for a powerbomb. Ali slipped out, hit the super kick, the rolling neck breaker thing, 450 splash, and the crowd was just hyped behind it. And then Gunther just hits one clothesline, and it all comes crashing down. Ali pipes back up again, gets Gunther down with a springboard DDT. Gunther's down. He goes up for another 450. This time Gunther rolls out, and he gets drop kicked by Gunther. Powerbomb, stack up, 1, 2, 3. The air comes out of the crowd just immediately. And yeah, man, really good match. For what it was, really good match. Then, let's see, moving on past that one. Bianca Belair versus Asuka. I would say it was okay. This match was also kind of weird because Asuka's in this weird, sort of like homicidal clown, playing with you character who always laughs at whatever, and Bianca's trying to be still serious. And throughout the match, you had Asuka just grabbing Bianca's ponytail, just randomly, just grabbing it, throwing Bianca off of her game, working her arm. But mostly, I think it was the ponytail that really just threw Bianca all the way off. I don't know where they're going with that for the most part, because eventually they're going to come a point to where, okay, we got to get rid of it. Or her character has to say, okay, I lose matches because people keep grabbing this ponytail and it gets in the way, blah, 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 it causes me matches. I don't know when we're going to get there, but I think eventually we'll probably get there. So there was a point in the match where Asuka, she had grabbed Bianca's ponytail, they're fighting or whatever. Bianca gets her all spine buster down, pushes her to the ropes, and then she like starts beating up on the ropes. Referee gets her away. Asuka goes to the corner. She runs in. Bianca runs into the corner, starts beating her up, and the ref is trying to like break him up and like ducking down, and Asuka sprays the miss but misses. Match continues. Eventually, Asuka gets put in the KOD. Asuka, when she's going down, she grabs Bianca's braid, comes down, lands on her feet. They fight for a little bit, and Asuka lock or whatever. Asuka, she goes to the end of the ropes or the outside of the ropes on the apron, and Bianca goes to grab her. The referee again tells Bianca, "Hey, go to the stop, go to the middle of the ring." Asuka uses the opportunity, and I didn't even notice this. I was like, okay, well, in Saudi Arabia, Asuka might have some tattoos or something on her hand that need to be covered or whatever. Her tape finger, she takes them, she covers them with the mist, then puts it in her mouth and like sucks on the mist or whatever. Bianca grabs her, puts in the KOD, and Asuka just rubs the mist all over Bianca's face. Bianca's eyes are burning. Asuka kicks her, one in the face, two in the back of the head. New women's champion. Bianca had an interesting title run. Her matches delivered. Her in-ring promos, it was a mix between silly and okay. Maybe this might take herself into a more serious route or whatever, because like she like this. I have to agree with Jim Cornette. You just got your ass beat, and now you're skipping to the ring, and it just throws off the whole thing. But I'm really excited to see the reign of terror that Asuka is going, and how far down the rabbit hole she's going to get into this whole kind of clown killer thing with devious tricks, how the storyline's going to play out, her opponents. Yeah, I'm excited for that. And where does this take Bianca? Because if I'm not mistaken, Bianca's on SmackDown, and she doesn't have a belt, so there's no reason for her to be on Raw. And Asuka's on Raw, so touche, WWE. I mean, people were wondering how you're going to pull that one off with Bianca being on Raw, Bianca being on SmackDown, and having a Raw belt. And I mean, it's still messed up, isn't it? It's still messed up. Is it? Because Rhea's on SmackDown. She is the SmackDown champion, but she's on Raw because of the Judgment Day. But Asuka's the Raw champ. Is the Raw champion? Now she's on Raw, but Rhea's on Raw. Bianca's on SmackDown with no belt. But, yep. Yeah, whatever. So, yeah. But hey, I don't know. They put themselves into a corner with that one. They almost had it, but then again they don't. Rhea Ripley beat the holy crap out of Natalya. It was like a 1 minute match or whatever. No need to talk about that. Just complete annihilation. Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes. Brock Lesnar won, but beginning of the match, Brock Lesnar hitting multiple suplexes to Cody on his injured arm. Cody eventually counters into a crossroads, and then the kicks, the cutter. Brock catches him, puts him in the Kimura. Cody almost passes out. He ends up eventually in another crossroad, and Brock kicks out. Brock kicks out, and then he's hitting Brock with a cast. Brock goes for the F5, hits the F5. Cody kicks out, goes for another one. Cody hits another crossroad. Brock kicks out, and eventually he puts him back into Kimura, and Cody passes out from the pain, and Brock wins. I would say even the change. Brock gets his win back. Cody still looks like a badass who's just willing to fight even through the pain. So, Even though Cody took a loss, he kind of took a win. And then you had the main event. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn defeated Solo and Roman. Beginning of the match, you had Solo pretty much dominating both of the guys. Eventually, Sami, he's getting beat up and everything. He tags in Owens. Owen comes in on a house of fire, beating up both of the guys. Reigns slows it down. Tags back in Owen, Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn hits the hell over kick on Solo. Solo, he pins Solo. Roman Reigns comes in, breaks the pinfall up, starts beating up on Sami, and he tries to set up a whatever on a Superman punch on Sami. Sami ducks it. Referee gets in the way. Reigns comes in, hits the spear on the ref. Ref's out. Owens spears Reigns, starts beating up Reigns, clears the tables, tries to put Reigns on a table. Out come the Usos. Usos beat up Kevin. Beat the holy hell out of him. Throw him over the table. Push the table on top of Kevin. Get into the ring. Start super kicking Sami. And then they try to dual super kick Sami. Sami ducks and they hit Solo. Reigns sees this and he's okay. I know it was a mistake, but he's still super pissed. He comes out. He gets up into the ring. He's like, "Who told you to do this? I didn't say this. You whatever." He pushes. He pie faces Jimmy, and he gets in Jay's face. He's like, "Jay, you're not a day one. You're out of here." Blah blah blah. Just really yelling at him all crazy. Roman turns back around, super kick right to the face from Jimmy, and Jay is just like, "Why did you do that? Why did you do that? I can't believe you did that. Why?" And Jay's like, "Okay, we gotta leave now. We gotta go. We gotta go." And Jay's like, and Jimmy's like, "No, I'm not done yet. You should have did this a long time ago." And he super kicks Reigns one more time for good measure, and he tells Jay, "It's only us. It's only me and you. I'm your brother. I would never do you like that." So officially, kind of, the Usos are out of the bloodline. Still kind of up in the air where Jay is. Suspense. So Reigns is taken out. They get back in the ring. Owens is up. He stunners Solo. Solo falls into the corner. Hello over kick one more time. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful storytelling. Beautiful. Where is it going from here? Where can it go? Who knows? Like, when is the Roman Reigns title reign? When is it going to end? I don't know. Who is going to take it from? I don't know. Who should take it from? I don't know. I just got to keep watching. That's all that I can do. And, Monday, we got to watch Seth Rollins, who's his first opponent. NXT. NXT is tomorrow. Got to watch Battleground. Then NXT. Wednesday, AEW. AEW Sunday, too. So, 2 reviews tomorrow. Also, I might look at Impact tomorrow or Monday. Monday I'll look at Impact Under Siege because a lot of stuff happened on it. I seen the highlights of that. I think that's worth talking about. They got a new champion, Steve Macklin. New era. He took it from Josh Alexander. See where the ball goes, man. Impact Wrestling, I haven't watched in a while. If you know this face right here, I was a big advocate of Impact Wrestling. I thought it got a bad rap, and I stopped watching it like full shows because it just wasn't exciting. Everything was fine, but the excitement just wasn't there. I'm gonna get back into it, try to just to see is there any excitement left in Impact? Did they bring it back? So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna catch you guys later, and tell me what you thought about this Night of Champions. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? Your favorite match? All that. And also, I guess leave a like because I am trying to grow here, man. You gotta grow. So anyway, I'm gonna catch you guys later.